not gonna say that Mabel low-key ate them up with that spell, but she did. She did. Because you know what's gonna happen. You're going to get so sleepy. You're going to watch this video and you are going to get so sleepy. If this is not a prank, I don't know, that just feels very cheap almost. Like, hello and welcome to the latest edition of our charmed ASMR series. You may be wondering where I've been because it's been quite a while since we made one of these videos. I won't lie to you, your boy has been going through a few things, but I'm back now to make this beautiful content for you and give the people what they want. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to go to sleep down. I cannot believe that I just said to sleep down, but that's okay because you know what's going to happen. You're going to get so sleepy. You're going to watch this video and you are going to get so sleepy. And before we get started, I would just like to take a quick moment to thank our beautiful patrons. You guys, our community has grown so much since our first ASMR video, and truly I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. As always, I will be including a list of our patrons and of our TikTok Live subscribers. It's because of you that I'm able to make these videos, and because of you that I'm learning how to make better videos. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. The first request comes from JD. JD requests that we read the spell that Piper cast to seduce the security guard. That spell is so fun because Piper made it up off the top of her head, and I feel like we really don't get a chance to see Piper be a spellcaster that often, because that's typically what Phoebe and Paige are doing, so it's fun to see Piper just go off the cuff. And that spell goes a little something like this. Come to me and be seduced. I have a girl to introduce. Fall for her, you can't resist her. Trust me, mister, she's my sister. That scene is even funnier because Phoebe was like, why me? And Piper said, because he's not my type. I love when they have those little sister moments. It's always so fun. Now, our next spell, a bunch of people requested actually. I'm gonna put all of their ads, but it was Catherine, J. Harvey, and Aaliyah. I hope I'm saying your name right, Aaliyah, and if I'm not, please let me know. I am so sorry. They all requested the spell that the Charmed ones used to fill in the blank in Forget Me Not. That spell is interesting to me because I feel like it starts off really good, but there's something about the end part of it that I don't know. That spell goes a little something like this. Moments lost make witches wonder, warlocks plot, or demons plunder. this is not a prank, please help us to fill in the blanks. I feel like I don't know what to make of that spell sometimes, because love my girls down, love them down. That particular one, I think it's good up until the Demon's Plunder. The Demon's Plunder is like the last part that's good, and if this is not a prank, I don't know, that just feels very cheap almost. Like, why are we just talking a spell out? It kind of felt like they didn't know what else they wanted to say. And so they just did something to do it. But like 1,000,000 people requested that, so I gotta give the people what they want. Now, our next spell is a request that was made by Crystal. Now, Crystal requested the spell to conjure a perfect man. The interesting thing about that spell is that there are actually two versions of it. The one that they cast initially, and then the one that Paige uses to cast her own, to conjure her own perfect man. So, that spell goes a little something like this. A perfect man we summon now. Another way we don't know how. To make our sister see the light. Somewhere out there is Mr. Right. And the version that Paige casts goes like this. A perfect man I summon now. Another way I don't know how. Bring him now into the light. Come back to me, Mr. Right. Now, what's interesting about that spell to me is the fact that the one they summoned for Piper is my God in heaven. That man is like next level fine. Like, he's that kind of fine that just makes you want to, like, I'm not gonna say that because this is a family show, so I'm not gonna say that, but that man, I mean, my God, he is literally perfect. And then the one that Paige summons the one that Paige summons is perfect for her, I assume, and I'll just leave it at that. I assume that he does it for her, so if he does it for her, then who am I to judge? Now, our next spell is one that I personally love. If you don't know, then the Stillman sisters are my favorite, part of season 6. They're one of my absolute favorite parts. And there's one part where Mabel Stillman, the oldest one, is trying to cast a spell to see into the charmed ones and see where they are. And that spell goes a little something like this. Give me sight through the blackest bile. Show me the faces I revile. I'm not gonna say that Mabel low-key ate them up with that spell, but she did. She did. I love that spell because my girl was cutting up. She said, baby, you want magic? I'm gonna give you magic. She said, you want me to be malicious? Well then, darling, I'm gonna be malicious. I just love that spell so much. And there's actually another spell from season 6 that I love. And that is the spell that Phoebe casts to make the men in the truck think that they are seeing flames. I love that spell because Phoebe Minaj Hallowell was in her bag. That spell goes a little something like this. Make them see what cannot be. Flames that leap to make them flee. Now, surface level, that's a very basic spell. I'm very aware of that. But there's something about it that's just so, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. There's something that makes me feel like I feel like that's a quality spell. You know what I mean? Like, it's not giving if this is not a prank. It feels like that spell was like something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, that's all I have for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I can't wait to do season 7 because I'm very excited to see what everyone is going to choose for that one. As always, a list of our patrons and TikTok Live subscribers will be included. If you would like to support me on Patreon, please do so by going to patreon.com/powerofg. There you can find the tiers that we have. You'll get early access to videos, and we're going to have a merch coming soon. So, be on the lookout for that. We're also going to be doing some YouTube lives, and I am so excited for those. So if you'd like to catch me on my YouTube lives, then please subscribe. I guess I probably should have told you to like and subscribe the video at the beginning, but I'm telling you now. So, as always, it was a pleasure to be here with you. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great night, a great morning, a great afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. Blessed be. And as always, I just want to take a moment to thank our beautiful patrons and TikTok Live subscribers. Because of you, you're making this channel able to grow. You're helping me as a person, and one day when our community is worldwide, we'll be able to look back and see just how far we've come. So I want to thank you for taking the time to believe in me and choosing to support the channel financially. I appreciate and love you all. Blessed be.